What is going on, guys? Rodney here with Crypto Bros, bringing you another cryptocurrency video. Today is actually going to be the airdrop video. I'm going to talk about Ignis coin. I'm going to talk about HUSH and the HUSH Bitcoin HUSH airdrop and the Ethereum Classic airdrop. Before I get into that, I just want to say what a super weird day in the crypto world. A lot of FUD, a lot of drama per usual with the whole Tether ordeal. Obviously Bitcoin dumped pretty hard, which is nothing new. I don't even know what it's at this point. I don't care to look. I think we're right around the 10K mark, and the support is pretty weak. But if you haven't logged onto your bittrex account, you then don't know that the Ignis airdrop hit today. What the Ignis airdrop was is basically if you were holding NXT, which is this chart right here, but if you were holding that coin at the time, you would get and I forget what it was, maybe a 2-to-1 or 4-to-1 or some type of ratio, I can't even remember at this point, of the Ignis coin. And a lot of people felt super burned by this because they held through and NXT literally went straight to the dumps. We didn't look at the price there. It was up above $2, like $2.30, maybe even higher. And I can't remember. I should have looked, but I'm not going back now. But it was up quite high in terms of USD dollar value, and it tanked. And it started plummeting far before the airdrop even happened, and a lot of people felt really burned. Not only that, this was the end of I can't remember what it was, maybe December 28th or 5th or Christmas Day or something. But a lot of people were burned because they didn't get their airdrop. The thing to understand with any airdrop is that when it happens, it takes some time. I think my dog just robbed me of something. I don't know. It takes time for them to do the snapshot, get all the stuff in place, distribute all the coins to the right people. So it's usually, a month, 6 weeks, something like that before you get the coins. But today, Ignis hit. We can actually go over on bittrex and check it out. If you would have found this out at maybe 7:45, you would have probably had a great chance to sell. I don't actually know what the Satoshi level is at, but I guess we can probably see here. But yeah, obviously a lot of people who were, 24-hour high, $7.66, 24-hour low, 12 cents. Obviously that is a huge swing. Current value is at 52 cents. When I started shooting this video, it was at 58. People obviously want their money back. They rode NXT into the ground. Honestly, I think I'm just going to hold it. This is to be expected, and I mean, if you got it at $7, it could sell up here right away, or you had it when it hit and you could sell. That's awesome, but chances are, if you weren't on it, like I was not, you couldn't. So anyway, I'll probably hold through here. I don't even know what this. I don't even know how many I have, so it doesn't matter. But it hit, and that's what you guys need to know. The choice is yours in terms of what you want to do with it. I'll just ride it through. I think at some point, could be 6 months, but it might make it back up to this market, and we'll just see what I need, going into February. There's going to be a lot of good buys coming up. So, docket number 2, holy crap. This is what I think sorry, I didn't mean to have that up, but this is what I think really caused the riff in my day, is that the HUSH, which is the BTCH airdrop, I've done a bunch of videos on it. I was super supportive of this with this project. Really like the guys. They had a bunch of internal issues. One of the developers he didn't go crazy, but there was just a lot of tension between one of the head guys and one of the developers. He basically didn't get, some money for it, so he pulled the plug on the whole operation, including shutting down the Discord, like killing the servers, doing all this stuff. So earlier, like you can actually check all of this out, all the screenshots. This is the Trunk, and that is at TJ Trunk on Twitter, and he breaks everything down in here. He's actually been a super supportive because there's a lot of people who are in on this. He's been super supportive in trying to sort out all the crap that went on, make sure people are back up and running, make sure people didn't lose all their HUSH. Like there's people with thousands of dollars invested in this project, so he's just done a very nice job of keeping everyone up to date on this. And then not only that, you can actually see right here, this was 31 minutes ago. It says we just launched the HUSH Explore on, here's the website, and we will migrate official.org soon. Development wallet is here, and this would be your web wallet, and it is using this new API, and some guys really basically came together and made this happen. I have logged into, as I've done before, I have logged into my HUSH wallet, and my HUSH is still in there. I saw issues, it's a pretty cool little thing. I saw issues earlier today where people weren't able to get in, then they were able to get in, and they transferred back to Cryptopia, but it wasn't reading back on Cryptopia's end. I think part of the issue with that was just that Cryptopia couldn't really handle it. They're not the best functioning in terms of like high volume or high stress on the network. So anyway, this is back up and going, and from what and the most important part of all of this is this tweet that came out 5 hours ago from Duke Leto. This is the main guy on the Bitcoin Hush project. So he just says the BTC airdrop is still go for launch. Snapshot will be February 1st at noon. 2018. This process is independent of HUSH Explorer being up, if that wasn't clear. Better Explorer infra is coming. btchush.org, full node, blah blah blah. So check it out. So that is a good thing. That like saved the shambles of today that was the crypto world of my life was this, just because I had a lot of hopes for this project. If you haven't watched any of my other videos on Bitcoin Hush, check them out. But so far, everything has straightened out here. And last thing, but not least on the docket today, if you guys weren't aware, Ethereum Classic is also going to have an airdrop, and it's called Castillo, CLO. And it says, the announcement leads to price surge and stability. This was actually from the middle of January. Obviously, we're closing it out. Nothing really had price stability or bullish trends. You can go through it, and if I remember to do it, I will post this article down there. But honestly, you can Google Ethereum Classic Castillo airdrop or something like that, and you'll be able to find it. And so basically, all we need to know right here is it was decided to distribute the initial stake of CLO between current Ethereum Classic holders. We will take a snapshot of the Ethereum Classic blockchain at block 5500000, approximately March 5th-ish, and that depends on the Ethereum block and time, this, that, the other thing. So it says, then we implement the initial balance of each ETC holder, Castillo network on the Genesis block, so each Ethereum Classic owner will receive a CLO coin automatically at a 1-to-1 ratio to the amount of Ethereum Classic held at that block. Then it just kind of breaks everything down here, talking about the price and all this stuff. But ironically enough, it says whether Ethereum Classic will pull a NXT, basically referring to the dive that it took. The weird thing about NXT is it didn't dive after the airdrop. It started crashing hard before the airdrop even happened. And I rode it right into the ground. Even with the new price of the airdrop, I still think I would technically be down on the play. So you have to be careful in this. I think what a lot of people did do is that they got in at NXT when it was 40-ish cents, 30-something cents. They bought a shitload of it. They rode it up to $2 and some change, sold at the top, and didn't care about the airdrop. And we could see that here. I'm not making that claim, but in this article, they briefly talk about what this coin is going to do. It's talking about they're going to be introducing some cold staking protocol, which rewards. I'm reading this right here. I'm not coming up with this myself, but it says Castillo introduces cold staking protocol that rewards coin holders for being in network. Basically, they want to pay you out with an interest rate for just holding the coins, and then they have their goals right here. There's no incentive for coin holders to continue to own coins, which is important for store value currency. Interest and influence in the network are not balanced. The balance is strongly biased towards the miners, and then lack of governance system. Cold staking protocol could serve as an intermediate step for government system implementation. And these are saying that these are essentially the problems of what this coin is going to solve. And you can see it right here. Essentially, the problems to be solved with Castillo project are outlined underneath. So there it is. So that is all I have for you this evening. Ignis is in your bittrex account. the Hush. The beautiful thing is, if you missed all this shit with man, I don't know why I keep swearing. I'm sorry, guys. We're a clean channel. If you missed all the stuff with Hush, it was probably for the better. I mean, tensions were high and people were kind of freaking out. It looks like all is well. Surprisingly, I even posted. I should pull up my own post early this morning. People were basically trying to pull it out and sell their Hush back because the price dipped. We'll check this out. We'll see what it's at. The price dipped, and they, you know, some of them were very heavily invested in this. So I think what happened is I mean, we're at $6.69. I think I'm in around somewhere between $7 and $8. So whatever, I don't care. I wanted the Bitcoin Hush. Anyway, I actually think Hush in itself is a great project, but little instability there. So anyway, the point that I was trying to make there is people were trying to pull out of their wallets, get it back into Cryptopia so they could sell off, which actually would have hurt the price even more. I think with the issues they had getting their money out of their wallets into Cryptopia caused a bigger issue. So anyway, that is all I have for you this evening in this little airdrop update. That is where we stand. I appreciate you guys. If you're finding value in these videos, if you like me, if you like this face, by all means, hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you. New cryptocurrency videos every day. Honest opinions, good people. You know, I do this because I like it. I'm passionate about the crypto space. I'm not here to shill coins. I'm not here to make boatloads of money, although making some money off this channel would be great because I don't think most people understand how much time and effort go into a simple 10-minute video. You would be surprised, but that is not the point. So anyway, we love having you guys. I will check you all tomorrow. Congratulations if you finally got your Ignis. Don't spend it all on candy. See you guys.